So I'm really happy to be here with y'all and celebrating Arms of Hope and the incredible work they do and the many people that we can help. For those who might not know, my son is Justin Bieber, and a lot of people might think that because Justin Bieber is my son that I've never struggled and I don't know what it is to struggle. But I myself am very familiar with it. With my dad gone and my mom emotionally unavailable, I felt orphaned. You know, I felt like I didn't belong because I wasn't, properly protected. The sexual abuse started really young, unfortunately. Far too many of you can relate. I know statistics say that 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys is sexually abused by the age of 18. For me, started at age 4. There was an incident, and when I was 5 years old, there was 2 men that came along that started sexually abusing me from the time I was 5 to the time I was 10, separately from each other, repeatedly through the years. You know, as I've grown older, I've come to realize through healing and counseling that it's never a child's fault. No matter the circumstance, a child is never responsible for sexual abuse. Then came my teenage years. I suffered with depression, anxiety, still covered in so much shame and pain from my childhood. I started doing drugs and alcohol, trying to mask the pain. At 17, all the pain and everything had just came to a head, and I ended up in the hospital for trying to commit suicide. 6 months later, I became a pregnant teenager with Justin. And I lived in a pregnancy home. I wasn't welcome in my home, my mother's home, so I lived in a pregnancy home the whole entire time that I was pregnant with Justin. The people at the pregnancy center that I lived in, they gave me a roof over my head, they educated me, they fed me, they counseled me, made sure I got to doctor's appointments on time, they loved me. And I don't know where Justin or myself would be if it wasn't for that place as well and those people. When I got out of the pregnancy home after I had Justin, I moved into government housing, was on government assistance. I worked 2 and 3 jobs sometimes to try and put food on the table. I went to food banks and thrift stores. I mean, I wish there was a program like Arms of Hope in Canada when I, was trying to raise Justin alone. And many people think that because of my son's success today is why I can stand up here before you. But truly, I tell you, it's because of the amount of healing that I have in my heart and because of the many amazing people that stepped forward to make a difference in my life. What's powerful about being in a room like this is the opportunity to gather with so many amazing people that want to make a difference. Unfortunately today, in today's culture, there's been a little bit of a trend of getting connected with a cause and talking about doing something, but failing to take action. We have to develop the attitude that says, I will do whatever it takes to fight oppression and injustice. There's an awesome quote by Mary Oliver that says, I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. My life I have today is a byproduct of people looking at who I was and stepping into my life to make a difference. It's our turn. It's our turn to step up and be that one that's going to make a difference. We're not made to stand on the sidelines while people suffer. We're commissioned to create great change in this world. There's a role for government programs and politics, but We the people are plan A. It's about us looking at the issues in our cities and our communities and moving from someone should do something to I will be the one to do something about that. Let's not just visit this world. Thank you.